Hey, what's up? What's up? It is Wednesday, September 20th. You guys know what the agenda is. It's right there. Mr. Farr's moving forward. You know what it is. All right, so I just wanted to talk about this for a minute. One, I do want to say this. I don't ever want to see this answer again. I was concerned that on the quiz, some people put this as an answer. Also, some people turn in assignments with this answer on it, and I'm like, no, do not put IDK and do not put I don't know. I need you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna look directly in this camera. I need you to give me your best effort. That's what I give you every day. So I'm like, I need you to give me your best effort. When you say IDK or I don't know, right? That's either one or two things. Either one, you're scared to give what you're thinking because maybe you're like, I don't know if it's right. I want you to try and give your best effort. Even if it's wrong, that is okay. I just want you to try and give your best effort. Or number two, this is what happens. And I'm like gonna help you guys build your endurance is to say when I come up against a question that's hard or difficult, I just automatically shut down and be like, I'm not even gonna try. So I can just say IDK and I can just give up. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to be a person who gives up. I want you to be a person who, even if you think you're wrong or even if you're uncertain, that you still give your best effort and that you try. This is massively important to the way that the world works and how you can be successful just by giving your best effort each day and then by trying. Okay, so trust me, every scientist that ever, right, every scientist that ever lived, trust me, they did not have all the answers. They thought they had some answers and they had to go out there and try some experiments, get some things wrong, and keep figuring out and learning how to get it right. And I want you to be the same type of people. All right, I just wanted to get that out there and just be like, I don't ever want to see this answer on any quizzes or any assignments. Try your best. And here's the thing is, if you're like, I don't know, well, now it's time to be like, I need to go pursue the answer. I need to find the answer. I need to ask somebody to help me. I need to go pursue the help, like whatever that is. I'm like, get the answers. Don't leave it at IDK. Even if that really is the case, like don't leave it at that. Like go pursue the answers, okay? All right, cool. I just wanted to get that clear and be like, I just want to let you know the expectation is that I do not see this answer again. I want to see answers. I want to see you try and do your best. Thank you. By the way, nobody ever oh my gosh. Nobody who ever gave his best regretted it. So just give your best. Just give your best each day. All right. Let's talk about this for a second. Okay, so this is the time where we should be looking. I think it's over there, right? Aries and Canvas. Now, a couple of things. People were coming into me this morning and they were like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on? This and that, all these different things." You know, with their grade because their grade finally went in Aries. Well, here's the thing: is I've been telling you guys to check in Canvas. I've been having set aside time, just like today. We're setting aside time to do a Canvas and Aries check. You actually need to look in Canvas grades. Because if the people would have looked, they would have saw that, oh, they got a 0 and this assignment was due on the 1st of September. I just barely put it in Aries. I know it's been a long time, but in Canvas I had messaged them the 2nd of September. So I let them know like a while ago that this wasn't there. So again, make sure that you're actually looking and hey, look, if someone else is watching this, if your teacher is telling you to check in whatever system, Schoology or whatever you guys use, please go actually look at your grades. Like, see what's going on. Don't just Miranda around your computer there. No, go and actually check. That way you won't fall behind. Okay, check in Aries, and then also I'm like, come on, y'all, check your email there. Check your email right there. You know what I'm saying? Check your Gmail because there's communications going on right there. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not gonna pause for this. So what you need to do is pause, right? Pause. And then you need to take 3 minutes to check in Canvas, Aries, and then back in Gmail. Okay? So make sure you guys actually do that. Mr. Farr is not going to pause for that. Cool. Let's move it forward. Okay. Cool. So hopefully on page number, hopefully you checked in Canvas and Aries. Hopefully you looked in there. You looked at the grades. And then any assignments that you need to turn in, I'm like, get them turned in ASAP. Now, this is on page number 23 inside of your notebook there. So page number 23 inside your notebook. So below, we wrote this question. Now, a lot of you guys already wrote your claim. Just remember, this is the question. Mr. Farr didn't have enough space. You guys have more room in here to be able to write the question. So you write the question. So if two different objects with different masses collide, will their movements be different? Now, this is where you need to answer the question. So answering the question would be, if two objects have different masses collide, their movements will be different, or your answer could be their movement will be the same. Now, what you need to do is go through pages 17 through 22, okay? And you need to look at all of those experiments that we did, from the slapping of the hand to the balloon blowing to the dropping the clay ball and the ping pong ball, and say, do I have two objects with two different masses, and are they moving differently, like my hypothesis says, or not my hypothesis, my claim, or are they moving the same? So you need to go through and pick out which ones you think are the best. Now, what I will do is I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and clip part of the video. And so right after this, I will put all the experiments, so that way you can see them, okay? So I'll clip them. Actually, what I'll do is in this YouTube video, I will put it right there down there in the description. So in the description, there will be a link, right? So I will link the video in the description here. So that way I don't have to clip it, because then that'll be kind of crazy. So again, I will clip the link down in the description there of this YouTube video, okay? So that way you can go ahead and see it, okay? Because I already have it posted, so I'm not going to repost it. But again, I will clip the link of the actual video that already shows all the experiments, so you can go back and remember and kind of look at them and see if you can walk through it. Also, you may want to talk through this with the people in your group, right? Like, so who are in the group with you. All right, I do want to, is there anything else? Oh no. So let's just look through this real quick, because this is due on Thursday, and so I just want to look through this real quick. But just so you know, just like the other one, you're going to click there, you're going to make your own copy of it, right? Cool. Okay, make your own copy, put your first and last name, and then you'll go ahead and put it in your science folder. This says read the prompt at the top of page 23. We already did that. It says make a claim. We just did that as well. Okay, pages 17 through 22, that's what we just talked about and referred to. That is where your lab experiments are going to be at. And again, I will again put the link in the description of this video, so that way you can click back to it if you need to refer back to it. You will end up, so since you already did the claim, then all you got to do is fill in your evidence box. Boom, boom. Okay, so here I'm gonna pause this and pull. I might as well show it to you. So it's right here in Wednesday, but again, it is due on Thursday. So we're down here, right, in this area where we've got to go ahead and make this copy. So I'm going to go ahead and make the copy, but I'm going to click back to the instructions. Again, we need to write a 5 to 8 sentence paragraph. So that's what we need to write in our book, right? And your final draft, so type your final draft from your rough draft. And look, so I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So look, in your notebook, and I think I have my notebook with me, so hold on. Cool. So in your notebook, page 23, you should have the question written, then your claim, then just list your evidence just like we did before. And then down here where it says reasoning, you need to write a reasoning paragraph. And remember, the reasoning paragraph, the introduction, should be your claim, your question, and then there should be for each piece of evidence that you list, there should be a sentence presenting that piece of evidence on how it connects to your claim, okay? Cool. Then once you have all that done in your rough draft in your notebook, what you're going to do here is you're going to type your question in, type the claim in, type the evidence in. Those should be bullet points. Just remember this right here should be a reasoning paragraph, okay? Again, it is a reasoning paragraph. That's what it should be, a reasoning paragraph. So type, and that's why it says type your reasoning paragraph here. So again, type your reasoning paragraph there. Then, just like you see right here, you're going to go ahead and take a picture of your rough draft, put it in right there, and then you're going to come down here and you're going to score your rubric. Okay, so remember to score your rubric. Remember to highlight whichever grade you put for yourself. So on the rough draft, if you're like, I have the claim, I have the evidence and the reasoning, then you should highlight this one right here, right? And that's what you should highlight on your rough draft. So boom, and then I'm just going to click over here to the highlighter. We kind of went through this yesterday in yesterday's video, so you could go back and watch that. But again, that's just how you highlight. And then you need to put how many points you believe, right? How many points do you believe you actually got there, right? And then that's how you'll be able to complete this whole assignment. Hopefully you don't have too many questions. I will say this, it is some work. So buckle up, be ready to work. Most of through today, we should have gotten through the claim, pick the evidence, and then should be starting on that rough draft paragraph, and that should be written in your notebook here, okay? And the reason I want you to do a rough draft, I'm gonna tell you right now, and looking at the alien dad, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, so I can tell the people who wrote an actual rough draft paragraph and the people who didn't. And the main reason is because the people who did not write a rough draft paragraph, their final draft actually sounds like a rough draft. So that's why the people who wrote a rough draft, you're like, yeah, because when I was typing in my rough draft, I found mistakes, I found errors, I found this, I found that. Oh, this didn't sound that good. And so I made those changes in my final draft. You do not have to go and erase anything in your journal or your notebook. That's just your rough draft. Leave your rough draft if it is. But when you're typing everything in, that's where you can make the edits. Now, if you want to make some sort of edits, like you want to be like, oh, I'm going to cross that out, or I need to underline this or whatever, you can write in your guys' edits there. But again, you don't have to erase a whole bunch of things and do all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that fills you in on everything that you need to do for this assignment. This is due on Thursday, so you'll have some work. You'll have some time to work on Thursday and be able to finish this. You'll have the majority of the period. So I do want to say this. If you're not there and you're watching these videos, then this doesn't necessarily apply to you, but just so you know, I will not be there on Thursday. So there will be a video lesson, very short, because there's not going to be a lot to say, very short. And then there's going to be a work time. So in that work time, what you need to do, right, for tomorrow is be respectful, be on task. Do not be messing around. Anyone who gets their name written down, that's an automatic phone call home. I'm talking to parents and guardians, right? Parents and guardians. And then automatic ODR for you. That's it. So I'm just telling you that's exactly how it is. So if your name gets written down by the sub, that's what's going on. So I'm just letting that be known. You need to be respectful. Treat people with respect. Treat the sub with respect. Treat yourself with respect. Stay on task. Do the work you're supposed to do. Okay? Cool. So I'm just putting that out there for tomorrow. Again, that should be everything. This is due on the 25th there, okay? So it is due September 21st. All right, cool. I'm ending this video. Peace!